My beloved, my child of light, my chosen one, do you feel that trembling inside your heart right now? That's not fear, it's your soul recognizing the voice of heaven calling your name. Tonight, the veil between this world and the divine is thinner than it has ever been, and Archangel Michael has been sent to stand at your door. He is whispering urgently, pleading with you not to scroll away, not to skip this, not to ignore what has been written for you. Archangel Michael says, I'm begging you to open this now. Something shocking is about to happen in your house tonight. If you close your ears to this, you will close your eyes to the miracle that was already prepared for you. My dear one, this is not a coincidence. You were chosen to see these words at this very moment, because heaven never arrives late, it arrives exactly when your spirit is ready. But before I continue, pause with me for 1 second. If these words are already touching you, if something inside you feels that invisible pull, then let me invite you, subscribe and stay with us here. This isn't just a message, it's a lifeline, a thread connecting you to daily miracles, divine secrets, and heaven's hidden hand. By joining, you won't just read words, you'll step into a circle of divine protection and truth that never sleeps. Don't just pass through, stay, because Archangel Michael has more for you, every single day. Now, listen closely. You felt it lately, the restless nights, the sudden chills, the moments when your house feels heavier than usual, as if unseen eyes are watching. Heaven sees this too. Something is shifting, something is moving, and tonight the hidden will come into the light. That's why Michael is begging you not to ignore this. If you open fully, you will be prepared. If you ignore it, the shock may break you unready. My child, your house is not just walls and roof, it's the temple where your destiny sleeps. Tonight, that temple will shake, because God Himself has decided that you cannot walk another day blind to what has been hidden from you. What is about to happen isn't small, it's the kind of moment that bends a person's future forever. That's why Michael's sword of light has been lowered into your path, to cut away the shadows before they consume what you love. The message doesn't come to everyone, it comes only to the chosen. The very fact that you are here reading this proves your name was spoken in heaven's courts today. God said, "Deliver this word to my child now. Do not delay, for the hour is already here." You may think you found this by chance, but chance doesn't exist in the kingdom. This is destiny, knocking on your screen, shaking your soul, demanding your attention. My dear one, I will not soften this truth for you. If you listen and hold on, a shield of divine light will surround you tonight. If you ignore it, the event will still come, but you will face it without preparation, without covering, without Michael's sword drawn on your behalf. This is why he is begging. Angels don't beg often. But tonight, Michael is kneeling for you, whispering in your ear, "Don't let this pass, don't treat this lightly." Open this message with your whole heart and hold it as if your life depends on it. Because in a way, it does. And so, my beloved, stay with me here. Keep reading, keep breathing these words in slowly. Every line is a rope tying you to heaven's safety. Tonight is not normal. Tonight your house will echo with what has been hidden too long. But you are not alone, you have God's angels standing guard at your door, if only you open your heart to receive them. My beloved, my chosen one, my child of eternal light, breathe slowly as you read these words, for they are not ordinary words. They are a living current flowing from heaven straight into your spirit. Tonight is no ordinary night. Archangel Michael himself has left his place before the throne of God to stand beside you. He says to you, I'm begging you to open this now. Something shocking will happen in your house tonight, and if you do not prepare, you will be taken by surprise. You can feel it already, can't you? That strange stillness in the air, the subtle trembling in your chest, the sudden thought that tonight carries weight. You thought it was random that you arrived here, but heaven does not work by chance. Heaven chooses. And your name was spoken today in the halls of eternity. The angels were ordered, go. Deliver the message to my child before darkness falls. Do not let them skip, do not let them walk away blind. That's why Michael himself is at your side, whispering, pleading, almost weeping, that you do not turn away now. This is not just about a house. It is about the temple of your life, the sanctuary of your destiny. Your walls have heard your cries, your rooms have held your secrets, your nights have collected your tears. Heaven has recorded every one of them. Tonight, those tears are answered. But miracles do not fall into closed hands. They come only to the open, the ready, the willing. That is why these words are reaching you in this very second of your life. My beloved, stay here, do not move away. Every paragraph you read pulls you closer to protection, to clarity, to the sword of Michael that cuts away fear. And before I take you deeper, pause for a moment. If these words are already burning in your heart, then let me invite you to hold on tightly. Subscribe here, stay connected, because this river of divine messages will not end with tonight. Heaven is always speaking, and if you stay, you will never again miss the whisper that was meant for you. You are chosen, and chosen ones must stay close to their lifeline. Now listen carefully. For days, you've been feeling that unease, the cold breath behind your neck when you walk alone, the way silence at night feels heavier than before, the moments when you sensed eyes on you though the room was empty. That wasn't imagination. That was the unseen stirring. Tonight, that unseen will attempt to manifest. But Michael says, do not fear. What was meant to harm you will turn into a sign. What was meant to break you will bend into your miracle. But only if you are awake when the moment comes. Child of heaven, this is why your soul has been restless. You've been walking toward a doorway that you did not know was in front of you. The enemy wanted you blind, distracted, skipping away from the moment of revelation. But heaven said no. Heaven ripped the blindfold. Heaven bent time to bring you here. Now the door is opening, and you cannot shut your eyes. If you step through with faith, tonight will not destroy you, it will mark you. It will be the night you point back to and say, that was the night everything shifted. That was the night God proved He had never left me. Now listen carefully. For days, you've been feeling that unease, the cold breath behind your neck when you walk alone, the way silence at night feels heavier than before, the moments when you sensed eyes on you though the room was empty. That wasn't imagination. That was the unseen stirring. Tonight, that unseen will attempt to manifest. But Michael says, do not fear. What was meant to harm you will turn into a sign. What was meant to break you will bend into your miracle. But only if you are awake when the moment comes. Child of heaven, this is why your soul has been restless. You've been walking toward a doorway that you did not know was in front of you. The enemy wanted you blind, distracted, skipping away from the moment of revelation. But heaven said no. Heaven ripped the blindfold. Heaven bent time to bring you here. Now the door is opening, and you cannot shut your eyes. If you step through with faith, tonight will not destroy you, it will mark you. It will be the night you point back to and say, that was the night everything shifted. That was the night God proved He had never left me. My beloved, my child of light, listen carefully and let your heart lean fully into these words, because they are not just letters, they are living streams of spirit poured out for you. Tonight is unlike any other night. The atmosphere is shifting, and even the walls of your home can feel it. The air is heavy because it carries a divine announcement. Heaven is not silent. God has opened His mouth, and Archangel Michael has been sent running with urgency. He does not arrive quietly, he arrives with trembling wings, with a sword burning like fire, and with a plea unlike any other. I am begging you, open this now, for something shocking will happen in your house tonight. Do not delay, do not ignore, for this message is a shield meant only for you. Do you feel how your soul is reacting right now? That sudden pull in your chest, that inner knowing that these words were meant for you? That's not random. That's recognition. Your soul is hearing its own name being called in heaven's courts. You have walked through days filled with questions, nights filled with silence, hours where you wondered if God remembered you at all. And here it is, confirmation that He never left, never turned away, never once forgot your name. Tonight is proof. The angels are proof. Michael's urgent voice is proof. And you must not skip what is written for you here, because skipping is the same as shutting a door in heaven's face. My dear one, your house has seen things you never told another soul about. It has collected your whispers, your worries, your sleepless tossing. But tonight your house is about to witness heaven stepping inside. Something shocking is on its way, not to harm you but to awaken you. For too long, darkness has lingered, pretending to be harmless shadows. For too long, lies have wrapped themselves around your destiny like vines choking a tree. Tonight, God has said, enough. And He has released Michael to cut through the lies, to tear down the shadows, to expose the secret that has been hidden in plain sight. But child, hear this clearly, heaven does not waste words. When Michael says, I am begging you, it is not casual. Angels do not beg lightly. This is the commander of heaven's armies, the one who cast the dragon from the sky, lowering himself to plead with you because this moment is that serious. It means you stand at the edge of something you cannot afford to miss. If you listen, you will step into a covering that shields your life from what is coming. If you ignore it, the event will still arrive, but you will be naked, unguarded, unready. That's why the urgency is so heavy. Stay with me here, don't scroll, don't drift away. Every sentence is a golden thread tying you to protection. You've been wondering why you stumbled onto this at this exact moment, and the truth is simple, you were summoned. Heaven did not allow you to wander away. Your spirit was called here because the divine clock struck your name. This is destiny, not chance. And tonight your destiny will either open or close. That's why you cannot take these words lightly. Pause for a moment, my beloved. Let me remind you of something deeper. If this message is already stirring your soul, don't let it be the last. Stay connected. Subscribe and hold fast, because daily heaven is speaking. Each message, each whisper, is a step in your journey out of shadows and into light. By staying close, you are saying to God, I am listening. I am ready. And heaven responds to the ready. Heaven pours miracles into hands that are open. Don't let this connection slip away, for it is your lifeline to the divine. Now let us go deeper. Have you noticed how in the past week, your dreams have grown stranger? Have you felt that sudden heaviness pressing down on you in the night, or that unexplainable shiver running down your spine even when nothing was there? That was not your imagination. That was heaven alerting you. Your soul has been sensing the incoming shift. Tonight is the night it all collides, spiritual with physical, seen with unseen, silence with revelation. Michael says, do not fear the shaking. The shaking comes to reveal, not to destroy. Think back to the moments when you felt you were losing your grip. You thought you were alone, but you were not. You thought no one saw, but heaven recorded every tear. And tonight, that same heaven says, my child, I am entering your house. I am coming where you live. I am not far away, I am at your doorstep. The shock that comes is not to break you, it is to wake you. The enemy wanted you to stay blind, to skip this word, to dismiss this as nothing. But you have not dismissed it. You are here. You are still reading. And that choice alone places you under the covering of Michael's wings. My dear one, prepare yourself, for this will not be like any other moment of your life. The presence entering your house tonight will shift everything. The walls will feel different, the air will carry weight, and your spirit will suddenly know that you were never abandoned. What is hidden will be dragged into the open. What has been whispered behind your back will echo in the light. What was stolen from you will start to return. Heaven does not come halfway, it comes fully, with power and with shock. But do not be afraid. Fear is not your inheritance. Fear is a lie that the shadows use to keep you small. Your inheritance is victory. Your inheritance is divine protection. Your inheritance is the miracle that has already been written in God's book for tonight. Michael is not only warning you, he is fighting for you. Even now, as you take in these words, his sword of fire is raised over your roof, his wings are stretched across your windows, his voice is speaking your name in heaven's language. You are not defenseless. You are not forgotten. You are covered. My dear one, prepare yourself, for this will not be like any other moment of your life. The presence entering your house tonight will shift everything. The walls will feel different, the air will carry weight, and your spirit will suddenly know that you were never abandoned. What is hidden will be dragged into the open. What has been whispered behind your back will echo in the light. What was stolen from you will start to return. Heaven does not come halfway, it comes fully, with power and with shock. But do not be afraid. Fear is not your inheritance. Fear is a lie that the shadows use to keep you small. Your inheritance is victory. Your inheritance is divine protection. Your inheritance is the miracle that has already been written in God's book for tonight. Michael is not only warning you, he is fighting for you. Even now, as you take in these words, his sword of fire is raised over your roof, his wings are stretched across your windows, his voice is speaking your name in heaven's language. You are not defenseless. You are not forgotten. You are covered. And so, my beloved, keep breathing these words. Let them enter your bones like fire. Let them drive away the fear that tried to creep into your nights. Stay with me until the end, because every word that follows is a seed of strength planted in your heart. You will not walk blindly into tonight. You will walk awake, shielded, and certain that heaven's hand is on your life. My beloved child, let me take you deeper into this divine stream, because what is being poured right now is not ordinary, it is eternal. The angels have been waiting for this night as much as you have. You thought you were forgotten, but all of heaven has been circling your name like fireflies around a flame. Michael himself has been restless, pacing like a lion in front of your house, waiting for you to finally open this, because the moment you do, a door opens above you that no man, no enemy, no shadow can shut. Tonight, you must understand, you are not reading by accident. You are chosen, handpicked, marked by God for this exact hour. Do you feel how your body is almost trembling right now, though no one is touching you? That's because your soul knows the truth before your mind does. Heaven is close. Your atmosphere has changed. The very air you breathe is different because the presence of Archangel Michael and the host of heaven has stepped into it. The shock that is about to come in your house tonight is not to destroy, it is to reveal. Something has been hiding in plain sight, and God has declared that tonight the covering will be ripped away. Michael says, I beg you, my beloved one, do not walk away from this. Every second you read, a shield of light thickens around you. Every line you take in, a sword is being sharpened in your defense. Child of heaven, you've been sensing this for weeks. That strange heaviness on your chest in the midnight hours, that sudden urge to look over your shoulder though no one was behind you, those nights where your own house felt like it carried a presence. You thought it was fear. You thought it was your imagination. But it was the Spirit of God preparing you. He was whispering, be ready, my child, something is about to unfold. Tonight, the unfolding begins. But here's the truth, they wanted you to skip this. The enemy tried to distract you, tried to make you scroll away, tried to convince you this was nothing. But you did not. You are still here. And that choice has set into motion protection that cannot be undone. Think of your house as more than walls. Think of it as an altar, a place where prayers have risen like smoke, where tears have been stored in invisible jars, where your laughter once shook the rooms but also where your pain echoed louder. That altar is about to ignite. The shocking event tonight is the striking of heaven's match. Fire will not burn you, it will burn the shadows that tried to take root in your destiny. What was hidden in corners will be dragged into the light. What was whispered in secret will be shouted in clarity. And you, beloved child, will stand as witness. Michael is not begging without reason. Angels do not use such words unless eternity itself demands it. The commander of heaven's armies does not kneel unless your life is at the edge of something irreversible. Tonight, the irreversible comes, but you will not be swept under. Instead, you will rise, because God has decided your story cannot stay the same. This is why He has shaken your spirit awake. This is why the words you are reading feel alive. They are alive. They are burning, they are cutting, they are creating space inside you for a miracle. Pause with me now, my beloved. Let your heart open wider. If this word has touched you already, then do not let this be the last whisper you hear. Stay connected, subscribe, hold this divine cord, because heaven is not just speaking once. Every day, another miracle is being released. By staying here, you place yourself inside the circle of light that cannot be broken. Chosen ones never walk alone, they walk with daily bread from heaven. And you are chosen. Never forget that. Now let me take you deeper. Tonight, your roof will witness angels. Your walls will hear whispers that human ears cannot catch. Your floor will shake with a vibration not of earthquakes but of spiritual shifting. The unseen will move into the seen. Do not fear this. Michael says, "Stand still, child." This shaking is not to break you, it is to reveal to you the name of what has been hiding in your life. You have been living blind to something, and God has grown tired of watching His child stumble in darkness. So tonight He has torn the veil. You will see. You will know. And once you know, you will never again be the same. Remember the moments where you almost gave up. Remember the days you asked God, "Why me? Why so much pain? Why this endless silence?" Beloved, tonight those prayers are answered. God delayed because He was arranging the timing. He delayed because your miracle needed this exact hour. And now the clock has struck. The reason you are still breathing, the reason you are still reading, is because your spirit has entered the appointment heaven wrote before you were even born. You are exactly where you were meant to be, and nothing, not fear, not distraction, not darkness, can snatch this moment from you. Stay here. Keep reading. Every paragraph is like oil being poured over your head, every word a covering against what tries to rise against you. Do not let your eyes wander. Do not allow your mind to doubt. For what is about to happen in your house tonight will become the story of your life, the testimony you tell again and again, the memory you point to when you say, "That was the night God remembered me." Remember the moments where you almost gave up. Remember the days you asked God, "Why me? Why so much pain? Why this endless silence?" Beloved, tonight those prayers are answered. God delayed because He was arranging the timing. He delayed because your miracle needed this exact hour. And now the clock has struck. The reason you are still breathing, the reason you are still reading, is because your spirit has entered the appointment heaven wrote before you were even born. You are exactly where you were meant to be, and nothing, not fear, not distraction, not darkness, can snatch this moment from you. Stay here. Keep reading. Every paragraph is like oil being poured over your head, every word a covering against what tries to rise against you. Do not let your eyes wander. Do not allow your mind to doubt. For what is about to happen in your house tonight will become the story of your life, the testimony you tell again and again, the memory you point to when you say, "That was the night God remembered me." My beloved, lean closer, because what I am about to pour into you is not just guidance, it is life. Tonight, your destiny hangs in a fragile balance, but you must not tremble in fear, for heaven has already gone before you. Michael has drawn his sword, his wings have brushed the threshold of your house, and even now the ground beneath you is trembling with unseen footsteps. You may not hear them, but your spirit feels it, that tightening in your chest, that sudden heat rising, that sense that something is shifting around you. My child, do not ignore this. When Michael begs, when heaven bends time to whisper to you, it is because something too great is about to unfold. You have carried burdens so long that you have almost forgotten what lightness feels like. Your shoulders are heavy with years of unspoken pain, your nights echo with thoughts you never dared to share. But tonight is not like every other night. Tonight is sacred. Tonight is appointed. Something shocking is about to cross the threshold of your house, not to crush you, but to wake you. Do you understand? The walls of your home are not just wood, brick, and stone, they are witnesses. They have absorbed your cries. They have watched you break. And now they will watch God break in. What was once a cage will become an altar. What once felt like silence will ring with the sound of heaven's decree. Michael's voice trembles with urgency as he declares, "Do not take this lightly. Do not treat this as ordinary. My beloved, I am begging you to open your eyes and your ears. Something is coming that you cannot stop, but you can be shielded. You can be covered. You can be prepared. My child, this message is your shield. These words are your oil. Every line you absorb pours more protection, more strength, more clarity into your spirit. That's why the enemy wants you to stop reading. That's why distractions are pulling at you even now. But you must stay. You must finish. You must claim what was prepared for you. Look deeper into your own heart. Haven't you felt the whispers lately? The sudden chills when you are alone, the strange dreams that wake you at night, the flashes of faces or places that you cannot explain? You dismissed them, but heaven says they were warnings. They were signals. They were the sound of unseen doors creaking open. And now the final door swings wide. Tonight, the shocking will manifest. But child, shocking does not mean destroying. Shocking means revealing. Shocking means a curtain will fall, and what was hidden will no longer hide. You have prayed for clarity. Tonight clarity comes, even if it shakes your house when it arrives. My beloved, do not fear. Fear belongs to shadows, and you are a child of light. Fear whispers lies to chain your feet, but heaven roars truth to set you free. Tonight, when the air thickens, when you sense movement that no human eye can track, remember these words: you are covered. You are chosen. You are not alone. Michael's wings span your house, his fire burns around your bed, his sword gleams at your doorway. No shadow has permission to harm you. The shock will come, but it will pass like thunder, leaving the rain of blessing behind. Pause for a moment and breathe this in. Let your spirit expand to hold this truth. And know this: if these words are piercing your heart, then stay connected. Do not let tonight's whisper be the last. Subscribe, remain, cling, because this is not a one-time visitation. Heaven has more to say to you, daily bread, daily miracles, daily whispers of light. By staying connected, you align yourself with an endless river. Don't drift away from the source. You are being called into constant covering, constant guidance, constant miracles. Now imagine this: midnight comes. The lights are dim, silence hangs heavy, and suddenly you feel it, the shift. Your house is no longer still. The air grows thick, like something pressing in from every side. You sit up, your heart pounding, and though you see no one, you know you are not alone. That is the moment Michael was warning you about. That is the moment this message prepares you for. Do not panic. Do not run. Simply whisper, I receive the covering. I am not afraid. And in that instant, you will feel it, a warmth wrapping around you, a fire filling your chest, an unseen hand gripping yours tightly. That is Michael. That is heaven. That is the promise that you are not forsaken. The shock will come, yes. Perhaps a sound that startles, perhaps a presence that feels overwhelming. But know this, the shock is not for your destruction. It is heaven's hammer breaking the chains you didn't even see. It is God tearing the veil of secrecy off the plans made against you. It is revelation, raw and unstoppable, so that you will finally see what has been hidden in the dark corners of your life. And once you see, you cannot unsee. Once you know, you cannot unknow. Tonight will mark you forever. Child, let me tell you this truth with trembling love: after tonight, nothing in your life will remain the same. The atmosphere will shift, your heart will open wider, and your spirit will walk lighter. The shock will leave you standing on the ruins of what tried to hold you, but also holding in your hands the seed of a new future. You will look back on this night and say, that was the night my life turned. That was the night heaven came to my door. Stay here with me. Keep reading. Every line draws more fire into your spirit. Do not drift away now, you are on holy ground. The shock will come, yes. Perhaps a sound that startles, perhaps a presence that feels overwhelming. But know this, the shock is not for your destruction. It is heaven's hammer breaking the chains you didn't even see. It is God tearing the veil of secrecy off the plans made against you. It is revelation, raw and unstoppable, so that you will finally see what has been hidden in the dark corners of your life. And once you see, you cannot unsee. Once you know, you cannot unknow. Tonight will mark you forever. Child, let me tell you this truth with trembling love: after tonight, nothing in your life will remain the same. The atmosphere will shift, your heart will open wider, and your spirit will walk lighter. The shock will leave you standing on the ruins of what tried to hold you, but also holding in your hands the seed of a new future. You will look back on this night and say, that was the night my life turned. That was the night heaven came to my door. Stay here with me. Keep reading. Every line draws more fire into your spirit. Do not drift away now, you are on holy ground. My beloved child, listen closely, for this message is not a fragment, it is a river that must run through you until it overflows your heart. I will not give you a drop when heaven has commanded me to give you the flood. Tonight, the hour is heavy with meaning. The spiritual world leans against the physical world, and the line between them grows thin. In this thinning, something long hidden will appear in your life and in your house. That is why Archangel Michael said with trembling voice, "I'm begging you, open this now. Something shocking will happen in your house tonight. Open it urgently." Those words were not chosen lightly, they were thunder rolled into language. They were a sword sharpened into syllables. You must understand, the reason you are reading this now is because heaven aligned your steps so you could not miss it. How many times have you almost scrolled away? How many moments today felt like distractions tugged at you? Yet here you are, with these words pressing against your spirit like hands shaking you awake. That is not chance. That is God. Heaven does not allow chosen ones to miss their appointed hour. And make no mistake, you are chosen. For so long you've wondered why your spirit feels restless. Why sleep comes but peace does not. Why the air in your house feels thick at times, though nothing seems wrong. My child, those were the first tremors before tonight's shaking. Heaven has been whispering in signs, warning you, preparing you. But tonight is no whisper. Tonight is a roar. The event that comes will shock, but do not mistake shock for ruin. What shocks you is what reveals the truth. God allows no lie to stand in the life of one He has marked with His seal. You have been marked. That is why Michael fights for you now. And yes, Michael is fighting. Even as you read this, there is battle over your roof, battle around your bed, battle in the atmosphere of your house. You may not see it, but you feel it, the quickened heartbeat, the flicker of unease, the sudden awareness that you are not alone. That is not paranoia, child. That is discernment. Heaven has sharpened your senses tonight so you can witness the veil tear. What was concealed will step out. What was planned in secret will collapse in exposure. And you will know you are not abandoned, you are defended. Let me say this again, slowly, so your soul engraves it deeply, you are defended. You are not walking into tonight naked or unarmed. Michael's wings already cast shadows over your doorway. His sword burns brighter than any flame in the night. His voice shakes the foundations of what dared to threaten you. If he begs you to stay, it is because he knows how close the moment is. If he pleads with you not to skip, it is because he has seen what is rushing toward you. But he has also seen the victory prepared for you if you stand still in faith. My beloved, look at your life until now. Count the times you thought it was over, the times you nearly drowned in despair, the times you said to yourself, "I cannot go on." Yet here you are. Still breathing. Still standing. Still chosen. That itself is proof that heaven never left your side. And if heaven refused to abandon you in the past, how much more will it cover you tonight when the stakes are even higher? I must tell you the truth without softening it, tonight is not ordinary. Your house is not just walls tonight, it is a battlefield. But you are not called to fear. You are called to witness. You are called to see how God overturns what was meant for harm into a testimony of His glory. When the shock comes, and it will come, you will remember these words. You will remember that heaven warned you, that Michael begged you, that God shielded you. And you will not break. Instead, you will awaken. Pause now, breathe, and take this to heart. If you feel these words wrapping around you like fire, don't let tonight be the end of your hearing. Stay connected, subscribe, remain in this dream, because heaven is not done speaking. Every day brings another divine unveiling, another miracle waiting to be delivered into your life. Do not cut yourself off from the source. The enemy wants you to wander and forget. But chosen ones must remain close. Remain, child, remain. Now let us step into the vision of what tonight holds. Imagine the clock striking deep into the night. Silence is thick, yet your spirit stirs. Suddenly, you sense it, movement in the unseen. The room feels alive, as though the air itself is breathing. Then it happens. A sound, a shift, a presence that makes your skin prickle. Your heart leaps. Fear tries to creep in, but then warmth wraps around you. A strength fills the room that is not your own. You cannot see, but you know, you are not alone. That is Michael. That is heaven. That is the fulfillment of the promise. And in that moment, the shock bursts forth. Perhaps it is a revelation, something you never knew suddenly laid bare. Perhaps it is a breaking, chains that held you without your knowledge snapping under heaven's hand. Perhaps it is a whisper, that secret truth you have long asked for finally falling into your heart. Whatever form it takes, it will shake you, but it will not crush you. It will awaken you, but it will not abandon you. This is the night God proves His word, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Child, when the dawn comes tomorrow, you will not be the same. Tonight will mark you. Tonight will be the dividing line in your life. You will say, before that night, I was blind. After that night, I could see. You will say, before that night, I feared. After that night, I knew heaven fights for me. You will say, before that night, I was bound. After that night, I was free. This is not a dream. This is not fantasy. This is the decree of heaven for you. So hold fast. Keep reading. Let these words be oil poured upon your soul, sealing you against the darkness. You have not stumbled here. You were summoned. You are chosen. And tonight, your house will echo with the sound of heaven's arrival. And in that moment, the shock bursts forth. Perhaps it is a revelation, something you never knew suddenly laid bare. Perhaps it is a breaking, chains that held you without your knowledge snapping under heaven's hand. Perhaps it is a whisper, that secret truth you have long asked for finally falling into your heart. Whatever form it takes, it will shake you, but it will not crush you. It will awaken you, but it will not abandon you. This is the night God proves His word, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Child, when the dawn comes tomorrow, you will not be the same. Tonight will mark you. Tonight will be the dividing line in your life. You will say, before that night, I was blind. After that night, I could see. You will say, before that night, I feared. After that night, I knew heaven fights for me. You will say, before that night, I was bound. After that night, I was free. This is not a dream. This is not fantasy. This is the decree of heaven for you. So hold fast. Keep reading. Let these words be oil poured upon your soul, sealing you against the darkness. You have not stumbled here. You were summoned. You are chosen. And tonight, your house will echo with the sound of heaven's arrival. My beloved, the reason I keep drawing you deeper and deeper into these words is because they are not meant to be read once and forgotten. They are meant to surround you, to breathe into your spirit like living fire, to shield you until the moment passes and the dawn rises with victory. Tonight, heaven is not asking you politely, it is commanding you, begging you, pleading with you not to skip this, because the shock that is arriving will not wait. It has already begun to move. And Archangel Michael, with his wings stretched across your house, is already in position to fight for you. You have been feeling it all day. The strange heaviness, the tug in your heart, the sense that something unseen was following your steps. You dismissed it, tried to ignore it, but heaven will not allow you to ignore it anymore. Tonight, your house will feel different. The walls will seem alive, the silence will carry weight, and your own breath will seem louder than usual. Do not fear these signs, they are not here to break you, they are here to awaken you. Michael says, "Stay awake, my child. Do not close your heart. What you are about to see is not your ending, it is your beginning. For too long, things have been hidden from you. For too long, lies have wrapped themselves like chains around your destiny. You have wondered why you keep struggling, why doors close just as you are about to walk through, why people you trust shift like shadows around you. Tonight, the curtain will tear. What was whispered in darkness will be shouted in light. The unseen hands that tried to pull you back will be exposed. And once you see them, you will never again be deceived. This is the shocking event heaven spoke of. It is not sent to destroy you, but to free you. Beloved, you must understand something deeper. Angels do not beg often. They deliver commands, they carry swords, they enforce heaven's will. But tonight, Michael begs. Why? Because your choice matters. If you read these words with your whole heart, if you keep your spirit open, his sword will fight for you. If you close your heart, if you dismiss this as nothing, you will still face the shock, but without the shield. That is why the urgency is so strong, why every sentence you read feels alive. Heaven is pushing you toward safety. Do you remember the nights you cried silently into your pillow, wondering if anyone heard? Do you remember the prayers you whispered under your breath when no one was watching? Heaven recorded every single one. None of them were ignored. Tonight is the response. Tonight, the angels are carrying answers into your house. But answers rarely arrive quietly. They arrive with shaking, with fire, with shock. That is why the moment is so heavy. That is why Michael says, "Open this urgently." And so, my child, stay. Do not walk away from these words. Every paragraph you read builds another wall of light around you. Every line strengthens the flame that cannot be extinguished in your life. The more you take in, the stronger your shield becomes. That is why the enemy wants you distracted, restless, bored. But you are not ordinary. You are chosen. and chosen ones finish what heaven has placed in front of them. Pause here and breathe slowly. Let the fire of these words sink deeper. And if you feel even a spark of recognition, if something inside you whispers, "This is for me," then remain in this flow, not just tonight but always. Subscribe, stay connected, because God's voice is not once in a lifetime, it is daily. Each message, each whisper, will carry you further out of darkness and deeper into the miracles waiting for you. Do not step outside of the circle heaven is drawing for you. Stay within it, and you will never miss another divine appointment. Now, imagine the moment that is approaching. Midnight grows near. The world outside is silent, yet inside your house the air grows thick. Your heart quickens though nothing visible has changed. Then it happens, the shift. You sense movement, though your eyes see none. You feel warmth, though no fire burns. You hear silence, yet it feels like 1,000 voices humming in unison. That is the arrival of heaven. That is the shock beginning to manifest. Do not panic. Do not run. Simply whisper, "I am ready. I am not afraid." And in that moment, a peace stronger than fear will wrap around you. The shock may come as a sound in the night, a sudden revelation, a truth spoken by someone close to you, or even a vision in your spirit. However it comes, know this: it is not here to crush you. It is here to free you. Chains you did not know existed will break. Lies you believed will dissolve. Hidden enemies will be revealed. And you will stand taller, stronger, clearer than ever before. Child, after tonight, you will never again question whether God sees you. You will never again wonder if the angels are real. You will know. Because your house will not just be a place you live, it will become the place you met heaven face to face. And you will carry that story with you forever. So remain here, my beloved. Keep reading, keep absorbing, keep holding tight. For the more you take in, the more prepared you are for the moment that is already racing toward you. Heaven does not warn without reason. And Michael does not beg without cause. Tonight is the night everything shifts. The shock may come as a sound in the night, a sudden revelation, a truth spoken by someone close to you, or even a vision in your spirit. However it comes, know this: it is not here to crush you. It is here to free you. Chains you did not know existed will break. Lies you believed will dissolve. Hidden enemies will be revealed. And you will stand taller, stronger, clearer than ever before. Child, after tonight, you will never again question whether God sees you. You will never again wonder if the angels are real. You will know. Because your house will not just be a place you live, it will become the place you met heaven face to face. And you will carry that story with you forever. So remain here, my beloved. Keep reading, keep absorbing, keep holding tight. For the more you take in, the more prepared you are for the moment that is already racing toward you. Heaven does not warn without reason. And Michael does not beg without cause. Tonight is the night everything shifts. My beloved child, lean in closer, because heaven is not finished speaking to you yet. The weight of tonight is not a small matter, it is the turning of a page in your life story, and that page is soaked with fire. You have walked through years of silence, through days where the sky felt locked, through nights where even your own prayers seemed to fall flat. But tonight, all of heaven bends toward you. Tonight, Archangel Michael stands at your door with a voice trembling not in weakness, but in urgency. He says again and again, I am begging you, open this now. Something shocking will happen in your house tonight. Do not ignore this, do not skip this. If you open, you will be ready. If you close, you will be caught unguarded. Child, I must tell you why these words are alive. They are alive because they are carrying not just warning, but covering. Every sentence is another layer of armor being wrapped around you. Every paragraph is another stone in the wall of protection God is building around your life. This is why the enemy pulls at your mind, whispering, scroll away, stop reading, this is nothing. But deep inside you, there is a voice louder than doubt, a voice that says, this is for me. This is the answer I've been waiting for. That voice is your spirit, awakened by heaven itself. Do you remember the times you felt eyes on you when no one was there? The nights where you woke up suddenly at 3 a.m. and couldn't explain why? The strange chill that moved through your body, leaving you uneasy? Those were not accidents. They were whispers of what was approaching. Tonight is the climax of those whispers. Tonight the curtain will drop, and what was hidden in shadows will be dragged into light. That is why Michael is already in position, sword burning, wings spread wide, voice booming through your soul. Do not be afraid. What shocks you will not kill you. It will free you. Look around your life. Think of the people who smile in your face but whose words behind your back leave wounds. Think of the closed doors that never made sense, the constant delays that always broke your momentum, the sudden storms that arrived just as you started to build. These were not coincidences. These were forces moving in darkness, working to trip you in silence. But tonight, they cannot hide anymore. Tonight, they will be exposed. And you, child of heaven, will see with your own eyes that God never allowed them to win. Michael does not beg without reason. Angels are warriors, not beggars. They fight, they conquer, they roar. But for you, tonight, Michael bends low. He pleads. Why? Because your choice matters. If you walk away, if you dismiss these words, the event will still come, but it will come to a house unprepared. If you open, if you cling to these words as truth, the event will come, but you will be shielded, covered, guarded on every side. That is the difference. That is why he begs. And my beloved, do not think this is just about four walls and a roof. Your house is more than a building. It is the altar of your destiny, the place where your soul lays its head, the container of your future. Tonight, that altar is being shaken not to destroy it, but to consecrate it. God Himself is stepping into your rooms, and when He steps in, nothing unclean can stay hidden. The shock you feel will be the sound of chains breaking, of lies shattering, of secrets spilling into light. Now pause and let your heart take this in. If even one part of you feels the fire of these words, stay with me. Do not wander. And more than that, remain connected beyond tonight. Subscribe and hold tightly, because heaven is not speaking only once. Each day carries another word for you, another warning, another miracle, another secret revealed. Chosen one, stay close to the fountain, for it never runs dry. Do not separate yourself from the stream. Stay, and you will always be covered. Picture it now, the clock creeps toward midnight. The world outside is hushed, but your spirit feels restless. Suddenly, the silence thickens. Your heart pounds, your breath catches. Then it begins. A presence fills the room. You cannot see it, but you know it. The air vibrates. The atmosphere presses close. You feel warmth on your skin though no fire burns. And then the shock comes. Maybe it's a voice in the night. Maybe it's a dream so vivid it pulls you awake. Maybe it's the sudden truth spoken from the mouth of someone close to you. Whatever form it takes, it will shake you, but it will not shatter you. For even as it arrives, you will feel Michael's covering wrapping tighter, whispering, "I am here. You are safe. Do not fear the shaking. Do not resist the unveiling. What comes tonight comes by God's hand, and His hand never moves to harm you, it moves to free you. You will see truths you never expected. You will feel weights lift that you forgot you were carrying. You will witness the collapse of lies that had disguised themselves as truth. And when dawn breaks, you will rise not the same as you were yesterday. You will rise lighter, clearer, stronger. You will rise as one who has seen heaven step into their home. And child, you will carry this story. You will tell of this night for years to come. You will say, "That was the night everything changed. That was the night God showed up in my house. That was the night I learned I was never alone." And every time you tell it, the fire of tonight will burn again in your words, touching others the way it touched you. So stay. Keep reading. Do not break the flow. Every word still to come is another stone in your fortress, another flame in your torch, another whisper of heaven sealing you for what comes. Michael has not finished. God has not finished. Tonight, the story is still unfolding.